Good day and welcome to another edition of Q&A, Social Security Disability Today. I am your host, Attorney Anthony Reeves. Let's get to your questions. What are the requirements to be a member of the class for the class action suit Clark v. Astrue? A number of you make sure I get the dates correctly, on February 25th, the Social Security Administration sent out a number of letters, sent out a particular letter to a number of potential class members, letting them know that they may be a member of the affected class under Clark v. Astrue. A number of you have contacted my office to get clarification on this. Let me kind of let you know a couple of things. First of all, Social Security sent out this notice to let you know that you might be a member of this class. Just because they sent you the letter doesn't necessarily mean that you are a member of the class. For those of you who are curious to know or curious to wonder if you fall into the class, here's the requirements that they have set forth on www.ssa.gov's website. I'm going to read it to you, and if you don't, if I'm talking too fast and you want to find it for yourself, go to www.ssa.gov. I want you to go to the search bar on that website and type in Clark v. Astrue. And the very first result you're going to find is the actual orders themselves. And this is what the definition of the class is. I'm going to say it, I'm going to read it kind of slow, so please forgive me. All persons nationwide for whom an initial determination to suspend or deny SSI or OASDI benefits was made. So first thing is a determination was made to suspend or deny your benefits, and or an initial determination of overpayment of such benefits was made, and such initial determination was made. And so you have two categories here. First, you have to have either one, your benefits suspended, or they determined that they paid you and they shouldn't have, and it created an overpayment, okay? And this was based solely on the existence. When they say solely, that means no other reason. So I say this is important because if they determine other reasons to suspend you or deny your benefits, that has nothing to do with this. That means they want to make sure that the sole reason your benefits were stopped was because there was the existence of a warrant for an alleged violation of probation or parole. Now hear me again. A warrant for an alleged, that's the magical word, an alleged violation of probation or parole, provided that the initial determination was made during the period from October 24, 2006 to and including such time in the future when relief is entered into this action. The relief was entered in March of 2010, so basically they're looking from 2006 of October all the way to 2010. Or a timely administrative appeal of such initial determinations was pending on or after October, meaning you appealed it and it's still pending. People, because I've had a number of people send me messages giving me a breakdown of their scenario, as well as calling the office trying to give me their scenario and determine whether or not they fall within the class. Couple of things I want you to be aware of. First, do not take this the wrong way when I say it. Don't call my office. Call Social Security. Let me tell you why. One, if you call my office, that's what my staff is going to tell you. And the reason why is because of the large amount of calls that we've been getting about this and emails, we called Social Security to see what kind of information they have. And what we were informed was that, one, they sent out the letter to potential class members. I cannot emphasize this any clearer. There's about 140,000 people in the class, and they have to determine, one, if the person is even a qualified member of the class. Because if you're not a qualified member, you don't get anything. So they're sending you the letter to give you a heads up that you might be a member of the class. Two, they're still waiting on instructions, and I'm probably sure by the time you see this video, the instructions may have already been disseminated to the different offices. They still have to figure out how to determine, one, if a person is a member of the class, if that person is actually a member of the class, And then if there are, the next step is how were they affected? When I say how are they affected, they have to decide, one, is there money that's owed to you because you were improperly, your benefits were improperly suspended, or two, do they have to reimburse you for monies that they improperly forced you to have to pay back? That takes time. Now, I know a number of you have called expressing frustration because you contacted your local offices and not gotten a lot of guidance. This is what I'm telling people when they call us, is that they are still waiting on the instructions. Usually your supervisors are probably in your best position to give you some guidance. Some employees on the floor level and so forth may not have that information because they're still trying to process and determine how they're going to work all this out. Keep in mind again, and this is the one thing that I have to stress, I can't stress it any more abundantly. This is going to take time. It's going to take time for them to calculate and determine whether you're entitled to receive anything or not. So again, I say to you, thank you for calling. I appreciate you asking me for help and assistance. But keep in mind, I was not involved in the class action. I wasn't one of the attorneys representing the class. I'm responding to this question because someone asked me, and I know a lot of you called, and quite a few of you, I know everything I'm telling you, we've actually told people on the phone. And I know you're probably saying that's a little bit more than what I've received so far, so you appreciate it. Keep this video handy. If you run across other people who are frustrated as well, just tell them to take a look at this video. Be patient. Social Security will let you know. And trust me when I tell you, if you're not a member of the class, they're not going to hide it from you. They're going to let you know. Be patient. Give them a chance to figure it out. Thank you for visiting me again. I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful day. And this is your Q&A, Social Security Disability Today.